I Duda. So if you haven't already heard, we are going to be getting a Chinese castle event very soon, along with some weird piggy bank thing. There's some other new update news that's come out a couple of days ago now. But we also have the weekly schedule for the upcoming week that we're going to be going through. But very quickly before we do that, I'm going to go and try and rebreed for the Greener Gate again. So far, I've not gotten a successful breeding time for it, which has been very, very sad. Very sad indeed. But anyway, we have the new event schedule from the 9th to the 16th of September, so there's going to be new bottomless dungeon stuff with ceramic dragon as the reward, and a Dragon's Delight event is going to be on from the 12th to the 16th if you're interested. It's got Cocoa Crab in it, so I'm interested, but I don't like Dragon's Delight events, so I'm probably going to give up on that. We'll go through more of that in a second, but main thing we've got are the details about the upcoming update. Maybe we'll get some more news very soon as well. But we've got the new reward dragons, and they're hoping to release the new update on September the 10th. So that's not too far away. It's 4 days away from right now. Sounds pretty good. But the other stuff that they've talked about here, I didn't really care too much to know about it because the piggy bank thing just sounds like more pay-to-win garbage I'm not interested in. But either way, they said Chinese castle event will be having a Chinese themed castle event at the end of September where players will be able to get a hold of some special dragons, including the new green lion dragon. So that green lion was indeed for a Chinese event, not a Japanese event, because the green lions, they've been in mainly Chinese sort of festivals, but they also happen all around Asia, so it could have been from anywhere really. But then after that, we've got the Piggy Bank. This special event will be made available for a short time later this month, and they say special event. By buying the Piggy Bank, players will be rewarded with extra gems every time they spend gems in the game. It's like a savings account. And so if you are intending to upgrade buildings, hurry breeding times, or even buy the odd special offer dragon, then the Piggy Bank might be the item for you. But the thing is, it says players will be rewarded with extra gems every time they spend gems, but then it says if you're going to buy the odd special offer dragon. So I'm really confused by this statement. Maybe they've already clarified it, but that doesn't sound like gems to me. And plus, they're saying it's a special event, but it's not an event. It's just, if you buy this thing, you'll get a saving. But what if you're only going to spend once in the month? This thing is useless. So this is only relevant to people that spend way too much money on this game on useless crap. Literally. There's no reason for people to buy this if you're smart about your gem spending. It's like, this is horrific. I don't like it. But anyway, I'm going to move on. Reward dragons removed from the breeding pool. This is kind of interesting, and will probably help breeding quite a lot. But following up from a change made in a previous update, dragons that are unlocked as rewards in other aspects of the game, for example with collectors leaderboards or as permanent breeding tokens, will be removed from the breeding pool. This way you won't have to suffer an additional misbreed when trying for particular breeds. This is good because, as they say, you won't have additional breeding odds on dragons that you don't want. However, if you wanted multiple of any of those dragons for whatever reason, you won't be able to in the new update, so maybe go and breed like 17 of them and just keep them in the Dragon Vault. And no, you do you, but then you can be like, wow, I've got more of this dragon than anyone in the world. How cool would you sound? But then they've got, on top of this, the issue with the explore button being greyed out has been fixed. Dragons that were knocked out last in the dungeon brawl can now be moved to a different habitat, and a few other smaller bug fixes have also been implemented. As I say, a quieter update this month because we're hard at work getting a new event ready for you all. I really think you'll like it. And they say new event. Is this new event a piggy bank, or is this an actual event? I think that's a real question now, because now that they've started calling gem deals or like offers events, anything could really be classed as an event at this point. I'm just really annoyed at the fact that they've called it a special event. It's not even an event. Not in the DML terms of event anyway. An event's like a boss challenge or a castle event. It's not a go into the shop and buy a bundle. Hey, maybe that's just me. But that is my take on the new news that's come out. And The major update from the sounds of it is going to possibly, the one that's coming soon, could be completely game changing. It sounds like they are looking to shuffle things a lot from what they have planned. So I'm sort of scared, but we'll see what exactly they have in mind. But along with that, as it is a Friday, we have the black market. We may get weekend events later on that will be useless to most players, but the black market is of course one of these things where sometimes it can be really good, sometimes it can be really bad. You can actually buy 30 pieces of the Deco Dragon here for 99 gems per piece, which is quite overpriced, but I say, you know, if you were like 4 or 5 pieces away from getting Deco in the last event, maybe you can get him now. You won't get the Pep Dragon from the bundle anymore, but at least you'll get a different legendary. That sounds pretty good. Then enchantment tickets for gems, not really worth it. 5 million food for 200 gems, worthless. And then we've got VIP tickets, I'll take those. And Dragon Piece tickets, you can get 5 of these. Okay, I like 5 of these. I've just been sort of mini hoarding dragon tickets in case we ever get, especially, oh my god, 666 gems. Cursed. Cursed, guys. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It will send you into a bad realm if you look at it too hard. But, oh, I don't even have enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. Now I do. Okay, no need to complain anymore. But, essentially, with all this stuff going on, it's like the clam's on sale right now. So, this clam can literally get you through an entire month of DML. And more. It could get you through like 3 months of DML. If all that you really need is VIP after you're a little bit set up, just buy the clam. It's like £2.50 rather than buying a piggy bank that lets you get more gems back or makes things cost less. But why? As if the game wasn't already overinflated for people that spend too much money. Now they're giving them a discount? Oh, dude. And that's to say that those people that buy tons of random bundles and gems and stuff like that don't already buy stupid bundles. Because a lot of those people buy like the biggest gem pack instead of just saving up clam deals over time. I don't get it, dude. Like, who would spend $100 on the biggest gem pack in the game? Why would you do that? I literally have no idea. Makes no sense. But people do it all the time. So those people are probably gonna enjoy the piggy bank very much, but all that it's gonna do is mean it's just another step into, if you are a mindless money spending thought, then you will get ahead of people even more than you already do. And remember how we had some other editions recently where it was like the special totem that we had where it's like, if you spend money to buy this basically battle pass, then you'll get bonus rewards during this specific event. But only this specific event. And after that, you won't get anything. At least, if you put on gems to upgrade the breeding den, or if you put in gems to, I don't know, upgrade your dragon's element, at least that's a permanent change. But they are putting out a lot of limited time, very small deal, extra money, earn a little bit more for 2 weeks. Which I guess is kind of like what VIP is, except VIP changes the amount of energy you have, VIP changes breeding times. So that's actually a substantial benefit. Whereas giving something as a bonus only to people that already spend way too much money, I don't know, it just, I guess you could say it hits me in the wrong way. It says a lot about the direction that they're focusing on. You know, they could just make the gem deals cheaper in general. They could give special cool offers. But no, instead they give you a piggy bank that you have to buy to then get a saving. Yeah, that sounds weird to anyone else. You have to buy something to then get a saving on buying more things. It's almost like buying a membership card. To sort of, I don't know, a Tesco or a Costco. I don't know, depends on where you live for what the shop is. But then that card only lasts for like 2 weeks. You see, when you take out a membership deal for certain places, maybe you have to redo it every month. But it's not like you buy this thing once, only for a limited time, for a special time frame, and that's the only time you could possibly use it. Sounds weird. It's just like they're trying to get people to make really stupid, reckless decisions and buy like 800 bundles at once and not really think about it. That's what it feels like, because if you put a time limit on things, then people are like, oh god, I don't want to miss out on this deal, and it's going to be going soon. Oh, it just adds that stress, and then you're more likely to buy stuff when you're in that mindset, when you're like umming and ahhing, but it's like, oh, limited time deal, we'll never come back again. Oh, you don't want to miss out on this special piggy bank, dudes. Oh, might never come back. It's like Crimson Fury. But the thing is, with Crimson Fury, they never told anyone that they were permanently removing it. As far as I could see from anywhere. Because we never really got any... we never really got any social media presence from, like, Gameloft representatives when the game was first released. And Crimson Fury is only available at the very beginning of the game, pretty much. If you never bought it, you never get it again. But I'm pretty sure if people knew that 4.5 years later it would never return, I'm pretty sure more people would have bought it. But it's the same thing. If you put the time limit onto that, even though I, at that point, had never spent a single penny in any mobile game in my entire life. Literally. I had never spent a penny in DML or any other game. Mobile game, anyway. But if you put a sense of urgency on something, people make dumb decisions and they're gonna buy stuff that they probably don't even want that much. It's really annoying, but people can be manipulated so very easily by dumb marketing strategies. But I get that this is a minor update, so it's not like they're changing gameplay or adding super cool new stuff, because that's coming later. But this being a new update item just feels sort of annoying. Now, I guess that's just me. Maybe you like it, maybe you're super hyped because you were planning on spending $400 next month on loot boxes or something. Imagine if they brought out these stupid piggy banks during divine events. And then people that normally spend like hundreds of dollars would spend even more. God, dude, I just wish this game wasn't so easy to manipulate players. Because you give people these cute looking ass dragons and then you just throw in a bunch of microtransactions, loot boxes, stupid overpriced bundles, dragons that aren't worth it in special offer deals, and people just, they just eat it up. They go, oh yeah, let me spend all my money. That is literally every single one of you who spends way too much money on this game. Don't get me wrong, you're free to do it, but the main problem I have with a lot of players is the stuff that they buy is really bad value. Like, if the clam exists, why would you not just buy the clam? I don't get it. If you're gonna waste money on a game, waste it wisely. That's my point. And stuff like the stupid piggy bank, it's probably not even gonna come out at a better value unless it's like incredibly good. So people are just gonna buy it thinking it's gonna be really cool for them. But in actuality, if you'd taken other on sale deals, it would probably end up cheaper, like the clam. But then again, people don't want to have to wait an entire month to get value out of the clam because they're impatient, which is another way that they get you. Because some people are like, oh, why would I spend money on the clam when I have to wait to get a benefit out of it? Well, I could spend $2 and get 800 gems. No, I'm going to buy 800 gems outright for $200. That sounds better to me because at least I can get it right now. Look, not everyone's like that. And of course, the grand majority of players in DML have never spent a penny. It's a free-to-play game, and in every free-to-play game, most of your player base is never going to spend money. But for the people that do, don't be an idiot about it. Like, people that let dumb deals get ahead of them. Like, I saw someone say something I think it was this morning, and they said something like, should I buy the Sprite deal, or the Droid deal, or should I buy £20 worth of gems? I was like, why? The clam's on sale right now. Why would you do that? Why would you buy the Sprite and Droid Dragons outright? What is wrong with you? Don't do that. And those are the special bundles as well that I like them in the sense that, you know, right now, if you can't get Libra, then you could go and buy it right now. Or if you can't get the Droid Dragon from the boss challenge, you could buy it outright. Or if you can't get Sprite from the breeding, you could buy it outright. But they offer these before you've even had the chance to finish breeding them. So like, for Libra, it's going to be available for the entire month, but they give you the option to buy it right now at the beginning of the month. So rather than giving yourself the chance to breed it, they want desperate people to go and buy it immediately. You know, we don't really see these bundles at the end of the month. Have you ever noticed that? How we don't really see them then? We always see them at the beginning, and then they're like, oh sorry, we've already offered it in a bundle, so we can't put it in another one, hee hee. Just be a little bit more cautious of some of the really disgusting tactics that game companies use to try and manipulate you into buying really crappy stuff. Again, Whale Mart is another thing. Limited time deal. Wow, 5 million food for 200 gems. That's insane, dude. I could get that in a quarter of a second. Or I could waste 200 gems doing it. Oh, the Deco Dragon, dude. 30 pieces of it. Oh, I could get a full Deco nearly. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it, dude. So, if you're not really good with your spending habits, you probably shouldn't be playing DML anyway, to be honest, because it's way too in your face about all its bundles, but just heed my advice. If you don't need thousands and thousands of gems every moment of your life, rather than buying stupid crappy bundles, just buy the clam. Why would you not do it? It's on sale. It's £2.50 for 800 gems. 800 gems base is normally like 20 quid. It's so much cheaper. If you're gonna buy anything because you've been manipulated into this stupid game, like I have, and a lot of other people have, just buy the cheap stuff. It can do you for so long. 800 gems of value is too good to pass up. Don't buy the deals outright. But anyway, I guess that was a long gemmy rant today. Enjoy yourselves and prepare for more news, I'm sure, about the new update very soon. We will be getting that new update in a few days' time, and we'll see if there's any new dragons that have been added into the game's files at that point. Any new divines, possibly? Maybe? We'll see. But for now, I appreciate being here, and until next time, I'll see you then.